Hey everyone, it's Lindsay from My Crafty Plans. Welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, welcome. Today I have another weekly planning routine video for you, and this week is incredibly busy. We are leaving for a big vacation on Saturday. By the time this video goes up, I will hopefully already be relaxing on the beach or by the pool. I'm so excited for vacation, but there is so much to get done beforehand because last week was pretty much a bust. The kids only ended up having like 1.3 days of school because of the holiday weekend and then all of the snow that we got. So I really did not get very much done, even less than I could have, because to be honest, I just kind of gave up on the week a little bit. I brought it back over the weekend. I got some stuff done. Now for this week, it is time to kick it into the highest of gears. I already have an essentials list, basically everything that absolutely must get done before I go on vacation. So that's gonna be my top priority. Crossing things off of that list. Then if there's more time, we'll get to more things, but I feel like that list is gonna keep me very busy. I've got my Moxie Life here. I just pushed my folio off to the side, but we've got my quarterly companion notebook. We'll check in on my weekly actions from last week, fly through some reflections, and then set up for the week ahead. And then for this week, I'm going to be using my Erin Condren Hourly. This is my first time using the 2024 version of this planner, so really excited for that. This was probably my favorite weekly planner from last year that I used. Still has the ruler on front. This year I did opt to upgrade this coil to gold. I really just wanted to have one Erin Condren planner in every coil color. So I did my family organizer in rose gold, since the rose gold is my favorite coil color, and that's like the planner that is my main planner from Erin Condren. I use this all of the time. And then I went with gold, and then I already had a rainbow one from the launch last year. So I went with the gold coil for the hourly planner, since that was the weekly planner from Erin Condren that I used the most last year. So let's get to this week. If you don't know, I don't have a main weekly or daily planner. I just switch it up depending on what I'm feeling, what kind of week I'm having, and use whatever works. My main core planners that I stick with throughout the year are both like monthly annual systems. So the Moxie Life Goal Setting Planner, as well as my Erin Condren Family Organizer, and then Laurel Denise, which I use as a content planner. Those are the planners that I plan to use throughout the year, and then I plan to mix it up every week with what I'm using for weekly or daily planning. That's really fun for me. It helps with making content, but still keeps me organized. I don't find having the same layout every week essential, but I do find having something to refer to every week essential, so we just mix it up. All right, so we can actually set my weekly action items for this week and for next week, because for next week, which we can start, which I didn't actually put a sticker for the date, because I said at the beginning, I said when I did that, I wasn't sure whether or not this would be in January or February, but I wasn't thinking about the fact that this week is the week that I'm gonna be on vacation, and I'm gonna be gone the whole week, so I'm gonna count it as in the January section. Goals-wise, I'm actually hoping to set my February goals before I leave. So I'm gonna kind of treat this as in between January and February, which is where it is, but my February goals are gonna start from once I get back on vacation, but I'm hoping to set them before. And my January goals involved, I said like vacation prep. Yeah, and I did put like prep for our trip on my January goals, which is very much gonna be a focus this week. Okay, so those are my goals for next week. When I do my February stickers in here, because I don't have those out right now, I will add that week in, but we can go ahead and check in on last week, where I did get some things done. I was able to reschedule the appointments that I needed to reschedule, and also my manicure pedicure. I did not make it to any exercise classes or use any of my ClassPass because, again, I was only by myself one day of the whole week, so that didn't happen, but I did a good job with my routines. Was able to still see one of my friends. My other friend, we had to cancel because of the weather. We had a really, really fun weekend. We did not finish booking the last piece of our Disney trip, which is actually just the Disney tickets, so I'm not like too concerned about it. We are still like 10 months away from it, so we will take care of that. And I'm sure eventually I will take over, but my husband has actually taken the lead on planning Disney right now. I feel like he was like really good at narrowing things down, and then I'm really good at executing things. So we'll see what happens once we get closer, but I feel a little overwhelmed by the process of Disney. I did not do this. We had the kickoff meeting for this big work project that is going to be coming up in the spring, and it went really, really well. And I feel like I did a good job with the vacation content planning. I don't know, I still have to finish it, but I did a good job. I did not film ahead, obviously. Did not have time for any filming last week. So, and then none of this stuff happened. And this is like on my urgent list for this week. And we had a really good week, yeah. Well, I don't know about the screen-free time. The snow kind of cut into that, but we had a fun week and a mostly fun snow break, although the kids were definitely going stir crazy by the end. I did clean out the non-kitchen stuff. I did finish that, so that's good. And I have the project list. It's not in its like final place. The brainstorm is not done, but we have the house project list that my husband and I are working on, agreed to at this point. And none of it is final until it's final, obviously, but we have like our kind of working plan. And then I need to put that in some kind of planner system. That's still one of my big stretch goals for the year. I did not work hardly at all on it in this month of January, which is fine. Stretch goals are for the entire year. No, you don't have to work on them in January. But then my husband also will do some planning around the finances for like the larger construction project as well. And that will help us like kind of prioritize things and make sure everything's realistic for the year. This week, I'm just gonna write, there was lots of snow, almost no school, and I didn't really get a lot done, probably less than I could have, but not gonna dwell on it. We're gonna move along to this week, and I think I'm going to take a break from the dot markers this week. I feel like I've just been going so crazy with them, and let's bring it back with the stencil. All right, so let me bring up my urgent list, which is actually on Notion on my phone, and that way I can reference that as well. Okay, so urgent from this week, starting here. I have some tax stuff that is due by the time we get back from vacation, so like before we get back from vacation, so it needs to be done before we leave. Okay, and then also, I think I've got some other tax documents that might be coming. Like, in general is not a big deal. It's just, you know, as things come, making sure I'm saving them, making sure that my folders are all set up. So that won't take me that long. So let me just handle that. And then if there is time, so we'll make circles to be like, if there is time goals. And then that I can do the work on the Mint online tracker, which is going away and you have to convert by March. So I'm researching options, which we've used mint.com to track finances for a really long time. And it got bought by Credit Karma. So got to figure that out, but that is not urgent for this week. Since I have till March, I wanted to get it done this month, but if it doesn't happen, it's not the end of the world. Then work and learning. I have, for my freelance business, a list of things that I need to do before I go away for that project that we had the kickoff call for, and then just making sure that my coverage is confirmed and all set up for vacation, just in case anything goes wrong while I'm gone. And then I'm gonna put 3 things for content. One, I have 2 collabs that need to be filmed this week, and actually today/tomorrow. And then I want to do content plan for this week and also for the vacation week, and also pre-upload stuff for while I'm away. Okay, I will add in the color at the end here. Okay, and then, right, I would like to go to at least 1 class. Ideally 2. I already booked 1 thing, and I'm probably going to book a second one. I think I have time to do this, but also if not, I'm going to have too many credits and then they won't all roll when my account renews next month, and that is what we try to avoid. We try and use what we're paying. Just right for the routines, just all the usual routines. For spiritual and personal growth, I am going to skip. And then fun and recreation, we've got a bunch of vacation prep. All right, and then we are leaving this weekend. Okay. This one under the if I have time, I'm not going to give myself anything under the regular. Oh, actually, just a reminder to cancel the cleaners for next week. And this will be the move the project list into some kind of planner. Again, that it'll be only if I have time. For personal, we will just say stay on top of the lists and keep it moving. And then I think I'm just going to call it like that. I'm not going to put anything for family and relationship or spiritual and personal growth. I really just need to tackle this list, and yeah, we will have the family time next week. We will do all of the things, but in order to have a stress-free vacation, we have to make it through this week and make it through this week in a way that these things actually get done. So we're just gonna add in a pop of color. I am like super excited for this trip, and we're going away with my whole family. Like our our immediate family, like me, my husband, and our kids, but then also my brother and his wife and kids, and then my mom, my dad, and my dad's partner. So, you know, so it's a nice big trip. I think there are 12 of us, and we're gonna have a great time. But I have some stuff that I need to do, and I feel like people are counting on me to do it, not just our family. I'm definitely like the planner for our whole family as well. Okay, so those are my weekly actions. Let's grab my weekly overview so that we can keep going. Right. So this color in here, so I do have some stickers. I pulled these way out of the vault. I have no idea how old this kit is, but it is from Caress Press. I don't remember if I just bought this or if this was a mystery kit, but I have a lot of stickers here. They're really old, but it's just such cute art, and I saved this for a while. I have like a pile of travel kits that I never get to use. So anyway, this one's called Getaway, and it's got the little, I love that, back of the head girl in the first class seat. We're not flying first, but we're gonna embrace it. And this is an international trip, so I thought this was absolutely perfect because it's got like the passport and all the different stuff there as well. Okay, so here is the kit format that we're working with here. And yeah, let's have some fun with this. This color that's in the planner, this one is the inspired colorway, but this teal is a little bit too dark to go with the kit, but that is okay because it's actually super, super easy to cover things in this. There's just not that much, but because this is hourly and not vertical, I'm not actually gonna use these date dots. I'm gonna kind of make my own. I'm gonna use a little bit of the washi. I have a plan here. And these Caress Press stickers are very thick, so I didn't even white out the teal on them. For something thinner or like regular washi, I definitely would white that out, but these Caress Press stickers are pretty thick. So I'm just gonna kind of like line this one up here, and then and if you didn't know, the Erin Condren vertical is 1.5 inches, which is the kind of the standard vertical width of a planner, but the hourly is actually a little bit wider. The columns are a little bit wider than that. So when you use stickers formatted for a vertical kit, it still works really well, but it's not gonna, or the box is not gonna run the full width of the column. You can kind of see what the difference is right there across all of the columns. That was much smoother. Then, to polish it up a little and make it look nice and neat, I've got this washi from Simply Gilded that has these little planes on it. Let me zoom you in. Hopefully you can see that. So I'm just gonna kind of like run that along the bottom, and I'm lining up the bottom of this sticker with the gold dotted line on these. So cute. And then I've got some days of the week stickers from Paper Trail Plans here that I can use. And then let's grab some date dots as well. And Monday is the 22nd. Okay, I don't feel like making my to-do list right now, so I am gonna start with my schedule, and then we'll circle back to the to-do list. So I'm gonna start by putting in time-sensitive things, and I'm not gonna draw in like my regular blocks of time, morning routine, carpool, stuff like that, because I wanna use some full boxes this week, so I wanna make sure I have space for that. So first what I'm gonna do is put in any like appointments that I have for the week. Starting with one tomorrow. And you can kind of see how that fits within the edges, so it just does leave a little bit of space. And I just pulled some icons as well. These are all from Crafts by Towie, and they're like gold foil, because the washi that I'm using is gold foil. And I may not use these for everything, but I'm gonna use them for right now. I'm gonna use this soccer sticker because I have this, but it's actually tennis, but same difference, right? Sports. Okay. Then Thursday, I'm gonna slice off this blank full box, which just has this really pretty cloud pattern on it. I'm gonna just like slice that into essentially a pattern strip of washi, which I don't have in this kit. Thursday is Tu B'Shvat, which is a Jewish holiday that is basically Arbor Day. It's the birthday of the trees, and the kids have a Seder at school for it, so I don't have to pack them lunch. It's really cute. Although I don't really know what they feed them at school, because like traditionally it involves eating like a lot of nuts, and our school is nut free, but also dried fruit. So I know that they usually give them like fruit and dried fruit and different things like dates and figs. So again, the essential piece of information there is that I don't have to pack them lunch. And then our cleaners are coming, and the bookings open at 12 today, but I never have a problem getting into that one. And then Friday morning, I actually booked a yoga class, which I'm planning to keep unless I get a different class booked that I'm trying to get into, and then I can cancel it. So I will do something. But I couldn't get into my favorite Pilates place, which is like a little bit harder to get into, but I was able to grab a yoga. And then lastly, my kids have piano. Okay. And then on Saturday, we're leaving on our trip, but I'm gonna come back to the weekend. Then I am gonna use this dot marker from Erin Cadron, and on the 26th and also on Tuesday, I have 2 collabs. Now I have my Laurel Denise planner, my social media planner, but I just want to make sure that I'm aware that I have these collab reels going up this week. Let's put in some boxes. I feel like I like this one as the main sidebar box. I just feel like it suits this one, which has like the little passport. That's so crooked. Okay. Then the fashion girl is most certainly going on Saturday, so we'll come back to that. For spacing purposes, I'm gonna put this one here, just because it's similar to the sidebar one, and also I think that's where it needs to go. And then I can just kind of jot down whatever it is I'm going to be working on Thursday right there. Friday, we will be back in, so put that one down on the bottom there. Grab the brunette. This right here, and then I'm going to put the right underneath that, because our flight is really early in the morning. Anyways. Cute, cute, cute. Okay, so we are not going to Japan. That would be really cool, but obviously I don't need to, but it's just driving me a little bit nuts to have that say Japan when we're not going there. So I'm gonna do that. And then I guess I'll put this one on Sunday. I don't think it really matters. I'm not bringing this planner with me or anything, obviously. But I'm just making sure I have one out every day. Okay, perfect. So that is the full box layout. And then we just kind of like work around those boxes. This is an Erin Cadron highlighter from the Winter Seasonal Surprise Box, and it is sparkly, and I really want to use it. I don't know if you can really see the sparkles on the screen, but they are super sparkly in person and just really beautiful. And I've been dying to use these in a planner. And then once I am done with this and my work stuff, once I'm finished with this, I'm gonna do some work on the collab content that I need to work on. Okay, and then I don't know what's going on tonight, and that's it. So then tomorrow in the morning, I can kind of finish up the content stuff. Although actually, I guess that's not really there. It's put in the morning routine using the sparkly highlighter. Leave space if I need a reminder for anything tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon, I should either work on work stuff or the trip admin. Just kind of depending what I feel I have the mental bandwidth for. They're both gonna need to happen eventually. And then kind of likewise, all day Wednesday, it's gonna be work stuff and admin. And then Thursday, same thing. And then Friday, it will just depend on if I've gotten everything done already or not. Little tickets. Actually, we're talking ideal world plans on Friday. I should probably, hopefully, wrap up the week by working on my Feb goals. All right, I'm gonna do the side, I'm gonna leave it there for the week right now, and I'm gonna do the sidebar with my to-do list. Then, since hopefully this will work out timing-wise, but since I'm not planning to post this until I'm like already on vacation, I can pop back in towards the end of the week and either just show you what the finished spread looks like or do a little bit more planning to finish out, and I will get the weekend pages set up. It's gonna be mostly decorative over there, but that way it'll be all stickered up. I'm gonna make a little work sub list here. One will be done today, one's pretty short, and then the other is like the bulk of how I'm going to be spending the time for work this week. And then I'm just kind of transferring things over from my Moxie Life and from my must-do list. All right, and then I'm gonna leave this space blank. If I don't end up needing it, I'm gonna sticker it, but I just have a feeling I've forgotten things from my to-do list or that more stuff's gonna come up. And then I'm gonna give myself 2 habits. First one's just gonna be daily flow, basically get the stuff done that I need to get done. And the other one is gonna be bedtime. I will do like a drop of washi at the bottom there, but not that one. All right, that's it for today, so I'll be right back. All right, so it is now Wednesday night and I am gonna just finish out the stickering and the spread for the week. I have a pretty good idea of what's going on. I've gotten a lot done so far this week and I feel ready to just like set this up for the rest, to set this up for Thursday and Friday. We can throw some stuff in for the weekend as well and check in with my to-do list and just, you know, make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Last night we finished a TV show, and actually on Monday night we actually finished a movie that we had started over the weekend, which was Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, which was not remotely about what I thought it was, but it was good. It's so hard to watch a movie in one sitting. I feel like it's really, really hard for us because that's just way too late. And the show we finished was Feature, which was on Amazon Prime. Okay, and then tonight I'm doing planner stuff. I'm gonna finish this week out, and then I am actually, I think, gonna do some planning in my Laurel Denise. I still need to do my goals. I'm hopefully gonna do that on Friday, but I would also like to actually get my Laurel Denise set up. I've just been thinking about that for February. I probably won't do my family organizer till we're back, or if I do work on it, it will be, I won't finish it until I get back. Messing with the passports this morning, so I can add in that little passport deco right up there. I will not be drinking on an early morning flight with kids, but right. Then tomorrow is our takeout and TV night. There's also a movie night script, so I think I'm gonna throw that one just on the bottom there. All right, that still feels good for tomorrow. I'm gonna do my stuff in the morning, finish out my work stuff for the week, and then on Friday, here is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna need to get some work stuff done at night after the kids have gone to bed. That way I'm fully like perfect and prepped for vacation. Again, I did book that yoga class and I want to work on goals. And then mostly in the afternoon, what I'm gonna do is pack. And I can actually even use 2 of the lists together. And we've got the various categories of things to pack. I think I'll use a checklist on this day, just in case I need it. And I mean, I'm not gonna have this planner with me. I don't need a planner for vacation, but we'll just get this kind of decorated up. That way the week is all closed out. Okay, let's just check this for a second. This is kind of done, but there's problems. This is done, this is done. Done, and pretty much everything except packing and some last little work stuff has all been finished up, which is good. All right, I never checked in with my habits, but it's not that far into the week, so I definitely have had really good daily flow all week and was at bed on time. So that is what this week is looking like. I'm fairly certain I will be on vacation by the time this video comes out. Thank you so much for planning with me. Hopefully I am currently relaxing on a beach. Do you have any fun trips planned? Have you been anywhere great recently? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and check me out on Instagram and TikTok at MyCraftyPlans for even more planner and vacation fun. Bye!